Well, good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, and it is the day or 2 days before St. Patrick's Day. Now, I'm here to talk about BMX stuff, but I do want to say, as a actual Irishman, that St. Patrick's Day has been watered down so much with stereotypes and over glamorizations and everything that it really means not that much to me anymore. So let's move on. It is getting to be the middle of March. And so everybody I know in the BMX communities starting to look very much forward to the opening up of the outdoor BMX tracks. Obviously, on the 28th, 29th, 30th of this month, Steel Wheels will be holding their big Gold Cup weekend, including a race for life and possibly a double points race. So please get out there and support them. Um, I'm not allowed to race BMX until the 1st of April, which is pretty convenient because my home track is the Hill BMX in Elgin, and we will be opening up on the 19th. Now, I say we because it's the track that I'm the home of. I don't pretend to be a volunteer there at the moment, even though I do help when I'm around if I can. So April 19th will be supposedly the opening date for the Hill in Elgin. I suggest everybody come out and support us. Uh, Waukegan BMX, or I prefer to call WBMX, is opening up on May 10th. This is their 20th anniversary, and I do want to go out of my way to say that I like the name WBMX more than Waukegan BMX because of the DJ side of me that used to listen to WBMX on the radio back in the 90s. Actually, I think it might have even been the very late 80s, where house music became prevalent and where I was introduced to it as a kid. Anyways, I mentioned the Gold Cup at Steel Wheels. I don't actually know when Imagination Glen is going to open. I can't wait. Imagination Glen is easily one of my favorite tracks. My son would agree with me on that. Um, my daughter's favorite track is probably Steel Wheels because of the short obstacles, but she's just getting started. So, um, for anybody who hasn't been to the hill, come out and experience the thrill. It's the fastest track I've raced on, with maybe one exception, and that would be Waterfall Glen in Michigan. That track was amazing too, and really fast and a lot of fun. There's been a lot of talk online about some really exciting stuff coming up. First off, supposedly, and I think it's official, that the city of Elgin is now going to unlock the gates at the Hill BMX when the track is not in use. And I think personally that's a good thing because that means that I can go practice when the place isn't full of people and whatnot. And I think there's a lot of people that are really excited about this. You guys can debate it on your own. More access to more practice is always going to be a better thing, in my opinion. Obviously, there are some jerks out there that have made maintaining the track a little bit of a challenge in this time. But for me, it's a good thing. So the other thing that I think is really awesome is the fact that Naperville BMX may or may not be opening up again. It sounds like there's a very good chance, and with the names of some of the people that I've seen speaking in favor of it, I think there is a very good chance that it might happen. I support it. I support more tracks, not fewer. Um, with the exception of Waukegan, I don't think any of the local tracks are really hurting for motos. Um, so I don't really. I'm not running any of the tracks, so I'm not concerned about the business spreading out a little bit. But I think more tracks, more options will always be a better thing for us, the riders. Um, I'm really excited about the idea of a Naperville track. I would love to see this happen, and frankly, I might even volunteer to make sure that it does happen. It'd be kind of cool, but that's just my opinion. So, um, yeah, and that's where we're at for the outdoor season coming up here. Now, I have a couple of goals for myself this year. Everybody has their own goals. As you can see, sorry, on this side over here, you can see what I've done in the past. I got third place for class, For my first year, I got 5th place for class. My second year and second place for cruiser. My third year, I did not get a class plate, but I did get a cruiser plate. And then last year, I got number 4 for class, which to me was a really big deal because I'm racing as an intermediate. A lot of these guys are really fast. This year, I go up an age group to the 51 class as an intermediate. It really isn't going to get any easier. It's only going to get harder. But I'm hoping to land at least one, if not two, state plates this year. And I believe we're trying for both Illinois and Michigan because this year the rules will allow us to chase plates in other states. And why not? Michigan has some awesome places to go race to, so we're going to check that out. Yeah, so everybody sees down below, I've got the email address for the YouTube channel. Please feel free to email me and let me know what kind of videos you want to see. Do you want to see me just talking smack while I'm down here in the studio like this? Do you want to see more out in the field videos? Do you want to see me just interviewing people? Because I do have plans, and I actually am planning on interviewing a couple of people from the local Midwest BMX scene. And I think there's a lot of good stuff coming up. So email me anything you'd like to see, tips and tricks that you want to know. We're going to go over bike maintenance trips. We're going to go over tips on how to repair bikes, build bikes, and a lot of other fun stuff. So have a great weekend, and I hope everybody's week goes well. Please ignore the fact that it just snowed out of nowhere. It was 70 degrees yesterday, and then today there's an inch of snow on the ground. So, you know, the weather makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So I hope everybody has a good time. This will conclude my broadcast. I'm sorry, this won't conclude my broadcast. This will conclude my podcast. I'm going to switch to a broadcast as I've been practicing my DJ skills lately because I actually have a gig at the end of the month. And when that's official and I've got something to share, I'll tell you about that. But on the 28th, I have a DJ gig in Rockford. So if you see right there, there's my Twitch address. If you want to check out my DJ stuff, when I practice, I usually stream to Twitch just because. And if you want to check it out, check it out. If you don't. I'll be up on that Twitch account on and off randomly here and there over the next month if you want to check me out. Peace.